Okay, this is the last part of the lesson. Xander read 30 pages in 10 minutes. How long will it take him to read 45 pages? So this question is kind of modeling the last question we did, where we had to use a middle. So we had to simplify and then use those new numbers to come up with the answer. So it's gonna be a similar process. And I'm gonna give you time to do this on your own. So I want you to really try to do this on your own. Pause the video, try to do it on your own, and once you think you have the answer, you can continue the video. And remember, you can always cross multiply to check if you have equivalent ratios. Because if you end with equivalent ratios, if you cross multiply and you get the same number, then you know you did it correctly. So pause the video now and try to do it. So I'm gonna continue now. You should have paused it. Only press, right now, this part, you should only be watching if you have already done the problem. So we're gonna start off with the information we know. Xander read 30 pages in 10 minutes. So that's gonna be my first column. Pages read, 30. In how many minutes? 10. How long will it take him to read 45 pages? So pages, I'm gonna put it at the end. And that means I'm looking to see how much time. That's gonna be my answer right there, that little column. So the reason I have this middle column is because 30 cannot easily become 45. There is nothing you could do to make 30 become 45. So I'm gonna try to get a number here that can help me make this become 45. So if you think of different common factors, I could divide by 10. Actually I'm gonna divide by 10. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna divide by 10, because that's the GCF. So we're gonna divide by 10. 30 divided by 10 gave me 3. And since I'm dividing by 10, I'm gonna do this same thing down here. 10 divided by 10 gives me 1. So you used GCF, you simplified 30 and 10 to give you a new set of numbers, which is 3 and 1. Now what I want you to think is, now that we have this new set of numbers, is there anything we can multiply to give us 45? And if you are stuck, you can always divide 45 divided by 3 to see if it works. That goes one time. Bring down the 5. 3 goes into 15 5 times. And hence terminate. So you can actually multiply by 15. 3 times 15 gives you 45. Remember scale, whatever you do to one, do the same thing to the other. So if I multiply by 15, I'm doing the same thing down here. 1 times 15 gives you 15. So it took him 15 minutes to read 45 pages. I want you to check yourselves. Check to make sure you're correct. We're gonna cross multiply. 30 times 1 gives me 30. 3 times 10 gives you 30. So that part checked out, you're good so far. Now check the other one. 3 times 15 gives you 45. 45 times 1 gives you 45. So that also checks out. Same number. Same number. We did it correctly. So that's your answer. And that is the lesson.